Recently, we've seen some absolutely crazy events in the sports world. The biggest MLB free agents making their decisions, the NFL's GOAT doing more GOAT things, and the return of a long-awaited video game. Ian, let's recap.
Starting off in the MLB, Francisco Lindor ended his tenure with the Indians as the front office finally traded the star shortstop to the Big Apple as he joined the New York Mets. After some tumultuous off-seasons with the Rockies, one of the league's best third basemen in Nolan Arenado was traded to the Cardinals for a flurry of prospects and $50 million. Lastly, with free agency coming to an end, the world champ Los Angeles Dodgers decided that they would get in the action too, adding the 2020 NL Cy Young Award winner Trevor Bauer to a stacked rotation that includes Clayton Kershaw, Walker Buehler, and David Price.
I can't wait to see how these new players fit into their new homes. Now, some NFL news. In Super Bowl 55, we saw Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers face off against potential greatest of all time, Patrick Mahomes. Is it too early to call Mahomes a future GOAT? Probably, but his track record in his first 3 years puts him on course to be a legend. Alright, now to the game. The Chiefs came in as the favorites to win their second consecutive Super Bowl. However, it was the Bucs who took it straight to the Chiefs' defense as Tom Brady threw 3 touchdown passes, 2 to his favorite tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The story of the game, however, was clearly the injured offensive line for the Chiefs as they offered star QB little time in the pocket as Mahomes was scrambling for what seemed like every play. The Buccaneers handled the Chiefs as it ended with a final score of 31-9. Tom Brady won his 7th Super Bowl, and what's crazy is we may need to put even more respect on his name as almost no one gave him a shot to take down the Chiefs super team.
Well, for all you gamers out there, there is some big news that came out early last week. After a 7-year hiatus, NCAA football games from EA Sports will be back. The EA Sports company was the first to announce the news with a statement they released on Twitter last Tuesday, saying college football is coming back. For most football fans, this is some news that they have been hoping for ever since the lawsuit against EA back in 2014, when an issue arose about the game using athletes' likeness and images but not paying them. For the next installment of NCAA football, it is rumored that the game may be able to pay players that are portrayed in the game, depending on whether Congress will have any laws to allow that to happen.
The beginning of the year always brings us a lot to look forward to. With the MLB up next, it's time for the Dodgers to bring it home once again.
With Bauer here, I think it's definitely doable. With that being said, this has been Ian and Harrison reporting for APN.